Start in our mountain position. Palms forward at the head of our mats. Nose is facing up to the horizon. Take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale down into a nice firm prayer. No weak prayers like this. Like this. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, all the way back up. Back to our prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Exhale to another forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Going into our push-up position. You can do your downward dog. In your downward dog position, draw your head in between your shoulders, looking at those knees. Try to drop those heels down. Let's take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. Draw the leg all the way forward until you frame that foot. Remember, if that foot doesn't come all the way forward, take that right hand, grab a hold of that heel. Draw it forward until you are in this runner's lunge position. In your runner's lunge position, drop the knee down, flatten the toes. Come up into that modified high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use your Ujjayi breathing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands will come back down to the mat. As you flip the toes, we lift the knee. We'll draw the leg all the way into that forward fold. From that forward fold, reverse swan. Inhale. Exhale down to our prayer. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into our push-up position. Downward dog. Left leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. Draw the leg all the way forward till we frame that foot. Remember, if it doesn't come all the way forward, left hand grabs a hold of it, drag it forward until you are framing that foot. Draw that right knee down, flatten the toes. Modified high lunge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands come back down to the mat. We flip the toes, we lift the knee, we'll draw the leg all the way forward to that forward fold. From that forward fold, reverse swan. Inhale. Exhale down to prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. And forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into our push-up position. This time, you can have that right leg up. This is optional. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Working on that ankles. Going into our downward dog, let's take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog, and open up that hip. Try to get that belly button to face the right side of, the right side of the wall. Open up the hips, draw the heel into that glute. As you open up that core, deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, draw the leg back into our three-legged dog position. Let's draw the leg all the way forward until we frame that foot. This time, draw the left hand down, palm to the ground. If you need the block, you definitely can use the block here. Going into that most greatest lunge. Right arm comes up, twist, look past the right thumb as you extend the left leg back, dropping the heel. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Make that leg straight, like this. Engage the quadriceps. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the hands come back down to the mat. As we go into our high lunge, engaging that core, engaging the quadricep as the arms go parallel with the ears, as you gently come up. Like a morning flower, right? Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, drop the heel down into our warrior one position. Belly buttons are facing forward. Hips are aligned to the right, to the left. As you go into warrior two, align the arm with the thigh. Deep breath in, all the weight's in the back leg, there's hardly any weight in the front. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Reverse warrior, take the left hand around the waist, right hand up, and open up the oblique. Look up past your fingertips, your right fingertips, up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just remember, there's hardly any weight on that front leg. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, come on out of that position into warrior two. From warrior two, arms parallel with the ears to warrior one. High lunge. Warrior one, high lunge, right? There shouldn't be a variation. Your hips should always stay the same. Watch that. All the way into our volcano, and then down into our prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Let's go into that push-up position. Again, this time will be the left leg, right, up in the air. As you go into a chaturanga, upward dog, flipping the toes, into a downward dog. And then in our downward dog, open up those hips, look past the left armpit. The belly button should be facing the left side of the wall as you ground the palm of your hands and also the fingers down into the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to draw that heel into that glute. Deep breath in, valving that breath out. Align the hips, stack back into a three-legged dog position. Draw the leg all the way forward, framing that foot as the right hand, palm of the hand and the fingers go down. The left hand will go up. You have an option. You can actually put your arm onto your thigh. If that's too much for you, depends on where you're at in your yoga. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, valve the breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let that breath out, draw the hands back down to the mat into a runner's lunge. Engaging the core, arms parallel with the ears as we come up into our high lunge. From our high lunge, warrior one. Warrior one, warrior two. Remember, when you're in your warrior positions, you should be able to look down from your eyes, not your head. Look down from your eyes, past your nose. You should be able to see your toes past your knees. So you can't see your toes past your knees, you're like this, you're wrong. You're putting a lot of weight on those shins. Shouldn't put on that weight on the shins. Reverse warrior, take the right hand around the waist. Left hand up, oblique. Open the oblique. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, back into our warrior 2. Warrior 1. Line the hips to the front. Belly button goes to the front. High lunge. Volcano. Prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into our chair pose, arms parallel with the ears, 90 degrees in the knee, 90 degrees in that hip. Light on the quadriceps. Tuck the tailbone in while you're in this position. Try to get into a low squat. I'm 6 foot tall. I should not be lower than you, right? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let this breath out, we're going to go onto our tippy toes. So lift up, go onto your tippy toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So try to maximize your stance while you're in this position by balancing yourself on the ball of your foot and your toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Only 3 breaths. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands will come to a prayer, so will the heels drop to the ground into our prayer chair. Right elbow, left knee. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, twist that body around. Try to make sure that the hand stays within the torso. Deep breath in, and the knees don't go forward. Let it all out. The knees stay aligned. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, back to our prayer chair. Left elbow, right knee. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale all the breath out, squeeze all that breath out of that belly, and then look up to the ceiling while you're in your prayer chair. Deep breath, a twisted prayer chair. Let it all out. Try not to let the knees move. Keep them straight. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Some of us need to learn how to do a squat. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, back to our prayer chair, forward fold. Go into our push-up position. If you can, right leg up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Go ahead and drop that leg down to our downward dog position. Let's drop ourselves down to our knees into our tabletop. From our tabletop, going into that dog pointer position, we're going to take that left leg, point the left leg back, heels back to the back wall, make it to a straight line. I don't want to see any of this. I don't want to see any of this. I want to see straight line. Point the toes into your shin, engage the quadricep, make it a nice straight line all the way forward like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lower that leg. Lower your leg, Vanessa. Lower your leg. A little bit more, a little bit more. You too. Liz, lower your leg down. There you go. Leg it straight. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Engage that core. Let it all out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let that breath out, we go back into our tabletop. In our tabletop, let's take that right leg, kick it back. Toes pointed into the shin. Left arm forward. Deep breath in, look past your fingertips. Let it all out. Deep breath in, engage the quadricep by pointing the toes into the shin. Let it all out. Deep breath in, good Vanessa. Let it all out. Engage your quadricep for me, Margaret. Deep breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, hands back down to the mat, toes the foot, back into our tabletop position. From our tabletop position, ground the toes into the mat. We're going to lift that left leg up, point the heel up to the ceiling. Right hand goes forward. Let's test our balance. Reach around, grab a hold of that shin, that dorsal part of our foot. This is where you can also use your straps if you've got them. Find the center of your back. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, engage the quadricep and your torso. Just like so. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Good job, Vanessa. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, gently, slowly start to draw yourself out of that pose. Back down into your mat. Remember to align your wrist with your shoulders. Align your knee with your hips while you're in this position. That's perfect alignment. Going with that right leg, the heel is going to point to the ceiling. The left arm's going to go forward. Reach around, grab a hold of that shin, that dorsal part of the foot if you can. Find the center of your back again and engage. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Should be almost like a circle, right? Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, gently unbind, relax. Point the toes in, point the knees out, go into our child's pose. Palm of the hands to the ceiling as you look in between your legs. Deep breath in. This is our child pose. This is also your rest pose. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we'll slowly start to come out of the pose, back to our tabletop. Grounding our toes to the mat. We're going to go into our downward dog position. From our downward dog position, we're going to walk it forward like an elephant while our foot falls flat onto the mat, stepping to our head of our mats. Reverse swan. Inhale. Exhale down to prayer. Deep breath in all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going back into that push-up position. This time that left leg comes up, right? Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Go ahead and drop that leg back down. Dropping back down into our tabletop position. Grounding our toes into the mat. Align your knee with your hips. Align your wrists with your shoulder so you can sustain this. Left leg goes back. Point the toes into the shin. The right arm is going to go forward. Point it forward. Look past your fingertips. That's your drista. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Try to keep that leg straight, not all the way up in the air. Not like this. Like this. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the hands come back down to the mat. Why do I not want you to have your leg higher than your hips? Because when you do this, you're actually doing this. You're actually twisting your hip and not having it aligned with the ground. So if your hip is actually aligned with the ground, you actually will be really straight. So try to focus on your core while you're in this position, and your leg will be straight. Draw that leg back down. Left arm forward, right leg back. Point the toes into the shin. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. You can put a drink on your lower back and it wouldn't fall over if you're straight. Let the breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the hands will come back down to the mat. So will the legs. Going back in and trying to test our balance again. Left leg will come up, point it to the ceiling. Right arm forward. Reach around, grab a hold of that shin. Deep breath in. As you exhale, engage. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, gently drop that leg back down. Align yourself. Right leg comes up to the ceiling. Point the heel to the ceiling. Left arm forward. Reach around. Grab a hold of that shin. Grab a hold of that dorsal part of that foot if you can. And engage. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we'll gently come back down to our tabletop. Ground the toes, go into our downward dog position, and walk those legs forward into our forward fold to the front of our mat. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Back to prayer. Let's work on some balance. No, I forgot to record this. Starting off with our tree pose. Right leg's going to go off to the side of our mats. We have choices here. We have the heel, ankle, calf, thigh, and if you're really flexible, it can go right into the hip. But also, it's a hip opener, so the arms have to be parallel with the arms. I mean, the thigh has to be parallel with the arms. Practice your hands. So, we have our tree. We have our prayer. We have our plane. We have our reverse prayer. It's all about where you want to be in your yoga. We're balancing on the ball of our foot and our heel, not our toes. So there's no toes involved here, right? It's how we also balance when we're walking and when we're standing. We don't stand on our tippy toes, do we? Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As we let that breath out, the leg's going to come up to the front. Interlace those fingers. Reach down and grab a hold of that shin. You have your choice here. You can stay right here. Index finger, middle finger, reach down, grab a hold of that toe. Left hand goes to that hip. As you push down, you'll extend. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your strap. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. For my more advanced students, you can go off to the side. Counterbalances. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you let that breath out, good job. Back to the center. As we gently, with grace, drop that leg back down. Looks like we got some practice we got to do. Right? Left side, left leg goes into our asana. This is our pose. Whatever you did on one side, you'll do it on the other. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we're going to slowly draw that leg to the front. Interlace those fingers. Grab a hold of that shin. If you went beyond this, definitely do it on the other side. Index finger, middle finger reaches down, grabs a hold of that toe. You can actually use objects that are nearby too to help you. As you right hand on the hip, as you extend, balance with the ball of your foot and your heel. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Magic legs, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Off to the side. You did it onto the side. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, throw it back to the front with grace. Back up, hands back up to prayer. And then all the way to the top again. Let's do a forward fold. Then a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And let's work on that eagle pose. Right hand's gonna come to the front, to a goal post. Left hand's gonna bind. Right leg or right thigh over the left thigh as you gently squat. See if you can touch your elbows to your knees. So try to be in a sitting position. Relax those quadriceps. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. And gently come out of the position and gracefully back to a ready pose. Left hand, golf post. Right hand binds. Left leg over that right thigh. And squat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out as you gently come out of the pose. Back to our ready position. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Let's go to our prayer position. From our prayer position, let's work on that King's Dancer's pose. So we're going to take that right hand, reach down and grab a hold of that shin, grab a hold of that dorsal part of the foot if you can, pointing the knee down towards the ground. The left hand's is going to go in alignment with our ear, As you gently, slowly start to come forward, engage the quadricep and balance, kicking that leg back. Deep breath in, try to get that leg, that thigh, almost parallel with the ground. Deep breath in, deep breath out. No worries. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we gently come out of the pose, back down to our prayer. Left hand reaches down, grabs hold of that left part of our dorsal part of our foot. Arm's going to be parallel with the ear. Pointing the knee down as we gently, slowly start to move forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Remember, balance on the ball of your foot and your heel, not your toes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, you gently come out of the pose. Got to work on those ankles, folks. Arms up, prayer, up again, forward fold, half lift, forward fold, reverse one, come all the way back up, back to our prayer, reverse pigeon pose. Right leg's going to go over the figure four, across that left thigh. As you gently, slowly start to squat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly letting it all out. Gently come all the way back up with grace. Dropping that foot back down to the ground. Left side now. Figure four across the thigh as you gently, slowly start to squat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, gently, slowly start to come on up. Drop that heel back or the foot back down. Arms up. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Going into our push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. And in our downward dog position, let's go ahead and go into our pigeon pose. So we're going to take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. The knee is going to go to the right, the foot to the left, cross our mat. Try to align your foot with your hip, your belt line. As you gently, slowly start to walk yourself down into your mat and your chest down. If this is too difficult for you, you can go onto your back and go and cross your leg into a figure four. Draw your hands in between the leg that's straight and pull it in like this. It'll look like this. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Try to get your back aligned. That foot's going to be straight behind you as you're in this position. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk the hands forward. And breathe into those hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to slowly start to walk the hands up. Going into our King's Pigeon pose. Right hand, the left leg is going to go. The left foot's going to go into the glute. The right hand or left hand is going to reach back and grab a hold of that shin, that dorsal part of your foot, and just balance. Right? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we're going to gently drop that leg down, ground the toes, lift the knee, and then we gently kick that leg back into to walk that dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just shimmy those hips. Deep breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let that breath out, we're going to take that left leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. We'll draw the leg all the way forward into our pigeon pose. Knee off to the left, foot to the right. Sometimes you may need to adjust yourself. One side may be tighter than the other. So find where you need to be at, as long as your spine is aligned. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and also your foot straight. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. See if you can walk those hands forward. Not supported. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Gently, slowly start to walk the hands up. We're going to draw that right foot into that glute. As the right hand reaches back, grabs a hold of that shin, draws it into that glute. Looking forward. You balance, right? Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep trying. You get better at it as you keep practicing, right? Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. You're going to gently draw the hand down. Ground the toes. Lift the knee. And kick that left leg back and shimmy those hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Going into our cow face pose, we're going to take that right leg, Draw the knee towards the center. The foot is going to go off to the left, just like so. Now the left leg is going to cross the thigh, just like so. Dorsal part of our foot is down into the mat as you gently start to walk yourself up into your cow face pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. You should feel those hips kind of like expanding out like this, right? Feel the pressure pulling yourself out, just like this, right? Feel that? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to align your spine and your coccyx to be straight, like you're sitting tall, not constipated. So standing tall, standing good, standing like in a good position. You're going to apply that weight onto those hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your choice if you want to. You're going to go into a bind. So that right arm's going to come up to the front. Left arm's going to bind. You're going to lift up and then back. Oh man, felt that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So those forearms are going to kind of like face the ceiling. Deep breath in, deep breath out. It's adding a little bit more weight. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we unbind. Hands go back down to the mat as we kick that left leg back, then the right leg, and then we shimmy, right? Feel those hips loosen up. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the left leg, kick it back. We're going to draw that knee to the center, the foot over to the right. Again, draw that left leg, or left thigh, right behind it, grounding the dorsal part of your foot down into the mat itself. As you lift up, let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel those hips just opening while you're in this position. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. If you did the bind on one side, try to do it on the other. Left hand comes up, right hand binds, lift up, and then lean back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Relax those quadriceps, just let those hips sink in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to unbind. The hands come back down to the mat as we kick that right leg back, left leg back, and shimmy those hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you let that last breath out, let's take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. We're going to draw the leg all the way forward, framing that foot. Dropping the knee down into the mat, flatten the toes. As we slowly start to walk ourselves back, we're going to sit on that foot, but make sure that foot stays straight. Make sure it doesn't curve to the right. The foot's going to stay straight, so is that leg gonna stay straight. As you reach down, try to touch your nose to your knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. A little balance here too. As you let that breath out, we're going to gently start to go forward. Try to keep that foot down if you can. Dropping that elbow into the mat. As you're in this position, deep breath out. Deep breath in, just our hip opener. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to slowly start to walk the hands up. Ground the left toes, lift the knee, kick that leg back to our downward dog. In our downward dog, let's take that left leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. Draw the leg all the way forward, framing that foot. We drop that knee down and slowly start to walk ourselves back onto that leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, a little simple fold. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Remember that foot's going to stay straight. So will that leg, so the thigh, quadriceps, and everything are all in alignment. Deep breath in. Let it all out. You got this, Vanessa. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we're going to roll the leg up forward as we drop the elbows down into the mat. This is where you can also use your block if you need it. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. A deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Deep breath in. Valve the breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, we're going to gently, slowly start to come on up, round the toes, lift the knee, kick that leg back. Go ahead and shimmy it out if you need to. Let it all out. Take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog. Draw it all the way forward, framing that foot. Drop that knee down, flatten the toes. Going into our plantar flex stretch. So this is going to be for the ankles. So take a deep breath in. You're going to put some weight onto those ankles. You're going to keep the dorsal part of the foot down into the mat. As you come on up, lift the knee up. Let it all out. Relax. Keep it straight. Don't let it go to the left or to the right. It's always going to be straight. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to gently drop that knee down. You can go to level 2 if you think you can do that. Level 2 is with the hands on the thigh. You don't have to be here if you can't do it. Your hands can still be at level 1 with the hands down onto the mat, but you're going to come on up like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Go where your yoga takes you. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly letting it all out. You can slowly, gently drop that leg back down. Good job, Emily. Flip that, actually, staying in this position, we got level 3. Almost forgot. In level 3, there's no hands. So it looks like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. But you can have your hands at level 2 or level 1, wherever you're at, while you're doing this. Letting it all out. We're just putting weight on that foot. Deep breath in, deep breath out on that ankle. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, the hands go on the thigh. As you gently drop the knee down into the mat. We're not slamming the knee in the mat. We're going to gently drop it down. Hands back down to the mat as we flip the toe. We lift the knee. We'll draw the leg all the way into our forward fold. Reverse swan. Back to prayer. Inhale all the way to the top again. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Going into our push-up position. And into our downward dog position. Taking that left foot, we're going to kick it back into a 3-legged dog. Draw the leg all the way forward. Framing that foot as we drop the knee down, flatten the toes into your mat, dorsal part into the mat, plantar flex, okay? Going into level 1, you come up off the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. But keep that foot straight. Don't let it go off like this. Let it all out. Keep it straight. Let the breath out. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we'll drop that leg down. If you did it on one side, you can do it on the other. Hands can go to the thigh. And you come up to your level 2 of this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Letting that breath out, we gently drop that knee down into the mat. Not crashing it. Gently. Now going to level 3, more advanced. No arms. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly, gently dropping that leg down by putting the hand on the thigh. The hands will come down to the mat. Flip the toes, lift the knee, draw the leg back, 3-leg downward dog, and slowly walk the legs forward to the front, forward fold, reverse swan, and then back to prayer. Deep breath into the top, exhale, forward fold, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Push up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. In our downward dog position, going into our Dandasana, remember to squat like a frog. Hop, crossing the legs, then drop the rear. Kick the legs to the front. So I'll do it again. Downward dog position. Squat like a frog. Hop, crossing the legs. Drop the rear down. Kick the legs forward. That's a good practice, isn't it? A little bit of core. Going into our boat pose. Arms parallel with the ground. The torso is going to go into a 45-degree angle. Try not to go into the coccyx bone. Try to bounce more on your tailbone. Not this, but this. And lift. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You can also draw your legs in if it's too difficult, okay? Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to gently come out of the pose back into our seated Vinyasa position. Looking tall. Pretend like there's a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you forward, always. Arms parallel with your ears again. Arms parallel with the ground. We're going to go into our boat pose. Gently, slowly start to roll yourself back. 45 degrees. And then lift. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's try for 5 breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come on, you can do this. It's all about mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, you gently come out of the pose and relax. Start to roll down onto your backs. One vertebrae at a time. Draw the thighs into the chest. Grab a hold of those shins. Slowly start to rotate the legs to the left, to the right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Now opposite direction. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, gently drop the legs back down to the mats. Have the heels up close to the glutes. Fists width apart on the thighs. Don't let them touch. And don't let them go out like this. Only fist width, right? About 6 inches. Arms down by your side. As we do those shoulder bridges, take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, drop the hips down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Don't let those thighs go wide, girls. Deep breath in, up. Exhale, drop them down. One more time, up. Let the breath down. This time that right leg is going to go up to the ceiling, point it up to the ceiling. One-legged hip raisers. Deep breath in, up. Exhale, drop the hip back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. As you exhale down, slowly drop that leg back down to the mat. This time the left leg's going to come on up, point it up to the ceiling, don't let it move. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And gently, slowly draw those hips down and relax. Working on our inversion. So going into that shoulder stand. So you're gonna kick your legs up, grab a hold of the hips, point the legs up to the ceiling. Don't let them go past your shoulders, ladies. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So like this. Like that. So not past your shoulders, right? For you, use the block. There you go. Lift your butt up. There you go. Put it underneath. See? There's a start for everything. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. One more breath in. You can go ahead and do your plow. You can draw your knees to your ears and the feet all the way back. There you go. Into a plow. Good job. You relax your knees. There you go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, gently, slowly start to come out of the pose, one vertebrae at a time, down into your mat. Practicing those dead man drops. So lift the body up and then drop it down to the ground. Let's try it again. Lift it up and then drop. And relax. Don't move. Close your eyes and think of only about your breathing. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. This is your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Bow the breath in. Slowly let it all out. I'll give you a minute in your Shavasana. Breathe on your own and work on that breathing. So it's a big deep breath in, filling the lungs up and the belly. And then exhale all the breath out, draining all of the air in your belly and inside of your lungs completely out. Take a deep breath in, fill the lungs up in the belly. Exhale, valving the breath out until your belly is completely empty. Try to make a bowl out of your stomach if you can. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take a big deep breath in, fill the lungs up and the belly. Exhale all the breath out. Starting to revive the body and your mind. Deep breath in, fill the lungs up and the belly. And this time, as you exhale, you're going to turn into your side child's pose. Exhale all the breath out. And side child's pose. Deep breath in, fill the lungs up and the belly. Let the breath out. Take a big deep breath in, fill the lungs up and the belly. And this time, as you exhale all the breath out, you're going to come up into your Sukhasana. This is your seated cross-legged pose. Exhale all the breath out. With our hands, take a deep breath in. Fill the lungs up and the belly. Exhale. All the way down to our hearts. Take a deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Exhale all the breath out. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Filling the lungs up in the belly. Exhale all the breath out. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Last one. Exhale all the breath as slow as you can. This time the head is going to follow the hands down to our hearts as we bow and say Namaste. Let the light that is in me flow through you. Good job, everyone. Take yourself a hand. Good job.